know that this guide is late to the party, but I want to share my method of doing the race in the classic difficulty of Mafia Definitive Edition. I tried a few methods and I found that combining them together is the perfect way of doing this race. I would know since this is my third time doing this race, since I'm getting all the platinum stacks for this game. My first time doing it took me a few hours, but after utilizing this method, my second and third attempts took a matter of 10 minutes. I'm going to lay out two major rules that you need to follow. The first and main rule of this is that the RAM button, which is X, is your best friend. If you're about to spin out of control and or make a turn to use it, it is a lifesaver. The second rule to follow is to never touch the brake button, which is L2. Braking to slow down will make you spin out of control. It's better to use the limiter for the two hard turns that I will point out in this. Okay, that out of the way, let's begin. In the beginning of the race, you will drive as fast as you can to the first turn, but right before you turn, use the limiter and crash into a fellow driver. This will make this turn easy and allow you to turn fast and catch up quickly to the front, as shown here. After that, you'll see that I almost spin out of control, but because I was using the RAM feature, I was able to make my car straight. Okay, second big turn. With this one, I would like to use the limiter a few seconds before I turn, like so. After successfully doing the second turn, go down the path right until you're about to reach the bottom. Use the limiter right before you reach the bottom. It's very important, since if you don't, you will fly and basically lose the race. Oh, to point out, do not worry about cars getting in front of you, since two of the cars are scripted to brake. For example, if one car is ahead of you, then it should brake in lap 2, and if one catches up, then that one should brake in lap 3. Okay, after finishing the first lap, you should be good to go. Since there isn't going to be any cars in front of you, you have more leeway to use the limiter even earlier than before, as shown in the last two laps. Other than that, I hope that my guide will help a couple of people. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. I I know this race is a pain in the ass. I hated this. I fucking cussed so much throughout this race. It isn't funny. But once you get the timing right, like I did, you should be able to do it. And I will leave this whole like race segment complete. No cutting, no editing, nothing. My whole 3 laps, you could replicate it or copy what I did. Alright, hope this helps you guys. Have a good one. Peace.
Anderson and Garcia are in second and third, waiting for a mistake from Angelo. Tommy Angelo is in first, but will he stay there? The leading drivers are on the final lap. Not long till it's all over, folks. Who's going to catch the leading driver, Tommy Angelo? Mercedes engine really has thrown this race out wide. They all spell victory. Some drivers really starting to stretch out ahead now. final podium places, or is it someone else's time to shine? It's a tight pack as they fight for first.